talking homeschool curriculum picks for first grade. I'm also putting a preschool loosely, very loosely for my 3-year-old. But I'm gonna talk about first grade first, items that I have currently and why I picked it. I seriously drove myself nuts going through all the curriculum options and picks. Last year we did The Good and the Beautiful for language arts, math, and science. Also in an enrichment class that did science. I paid that out of pocket because we weren't with a charter school yet. I will preface by saying we are with a charter school, so we get homeschool funds for curriculum, enrichment classes, things like that. So I'm able to buy whatever curriculum I want, aside from anything religious related. I went crazy. I seriously was researching for months. I was watching so many YouTube videos, so I feel like I'm very confident in the decisions that I ended up making. So first thing is first, I'm gonna talk about math. Okay, and I'm actually really excited about math. We went with Math with Confidence. I bought this myself off Amazon because I wanted to get it ASAP. I guess there's 2 different curriculum types. So there's like a mastery type, which was like Singapore math, which I was looking at, but I wasn't sold on it. And I saw various different up and down reviews with Singapore math, and I just didn't feel right for me. But then I saw Math with Confidence, and it was so there's mastery and then there's spiral. The Good and the Beautiful was spiral, Singapore math was mastery. This is a combo. And so far we've already done so many different lessons. My son he literally would not stop doing the workbook. I had to stop him and say, honey, we have other parts of the lessons that we have to do. He loves doing workbooks though. Like he'll just open them and do it himself. I know every kid is different, but so far we did a couple of the lessons and I am so happy with this curriculum. It is really great. First and foremost, I'll show you kind of what it looks like. It is very easy for the parent and the teacher because it tells you exactly what to say. It tells you exactly what to do. You create a little math box. Lifeline Masters, Math with Confidence. So these are just different pages that are at the end of the book. But I printed them out and I put them in these little paper protectors so that we can pull it out whenever we need it instead of having to flip back and forth with the teacher's guide. So I really love this. So first of all, week 1 review, it tells you the review. And then here's what the lesson looks like in the teacher's guide. I love that there's a warm up, there's different activities. So you begin with a warm up, you do a little activity, it's very hands-on and fun. Then you do the math kit, you do another activity, and then you do the workbook. So I really, really, really love this. Good and the Beautiful was it was like purely workbook based, whereas I do like how you can do different activities and like it's me and my son doing it together and it's just fun. Like it's really fun. And there's a little card game that you can do and then you do the workbook at the very end. Workbook looks like, sorry, I'm really pregnant, so I'm really out of breath. But like I said, he was just doing this on his own. He absolutely loves this. He just wanted to keep going and going and going and going. But it does go with the lesson. Let's talk language arts curriculum. I was researching language arts. My gut and intuition said, go with the beautiful, go with the good and the beautiful, stick with the good and the beautiful. We did that last year. I really liked it. It was really open and go. It covered pretty much everything that you needed in language arts. And then our charter school said we couldn't use the funds for that because of the religious component. So I decided to order Logic of English, which was pretty pricey. I ordered Logic of English, full of the lessons, and I don't love it, and I'm not happy with it. Through the book. My husband also looked through the book. My 6-year-old is a really strong reader and knows everything in the book already. I don't know if maybe I just needed to go with C, maybe because he's way ahead of the game. I'm not a fan of like the back and forth and like all the different components. Printing out The Good and the Beautiful. They actually offer this for free. You can just download it for free. I'm printing out the booster cards right now and I'm just going with my gut instinct. If we can even return the curriculum, I'll contact my charter. I'm going with The Good and the Beautiful. That does have everything there. It has geography, it has reading, phonics, spelling, writing, literature, grammar, punctuation. It has everything that you need to know. And I love that it's open and go. It's really just like a beautiful curriculum. I might get an extra handwriting book, do either Handwriting Without Tears or I might do The Good and the Beautiful. I haven't decided yet, but I'll probably get that to supplement. I'll show you a flip through of the course. It looks like these are all the phonics principles, the grammar, the punctuation, art, geography, literature, writing. I like that it includes almost everything. Open and go. You only need this one book. It has different independent practice, things like that. There's also an app that you can do. So with science, we haven't actually started science, but I ended up going with Bookshark Science. I did so much research, like I said. I wasn't a huge fan of the Good and the Beautiful science. it was meh. So I wanted to go with something more fun. And my son will also be in enrichment class 2 times a week, which they do mostly science-based. So an extra thing that I'll talk about. So the extra thing. So I did get Me and My Amazing Body by the Little School of Smith. It was like 25 bucks, but it's very anatomy based. And I love anatomy and I think it's really good to learn about. So this I just printed out on my own. Be super strict with this because I want to follow the regular curriculum first, but I thought this would be a fun like unit study and a fun thing to kind of do when we want. They have like different activities and like different hands-on things just to learn about the body. I went with Bookshark for science. Like I said, I did so much research. This was a little bit expensive, but I like that it came with different books. So like it came with these books, working with materials. Like I said, my son loves science, so we got the Magic School Bus books, children's encyclopedia covering various different types of science. So not only just like anatomy or things like that, it's like basically everything. Guide, it came as just like a printout. Day one, you're gonna do the children's encyclopedia, page 8 to 9. You're also gonna do the activity sheet questions. You can possibly do the experiments book, Science B experiments book. This is the planning guide, things like that. Week 1 schedule date. And it tells you kind of like what to say, what to do. So experiments paper packet. So these are just different experiment sheets that you're gonna be using with each lesson. Through it. These are the science experiments level B. I went with level B, again, for first grade. I wasn't 100% sure, but science supplies kit. So you open it up, it's got all the supplies and you just take it out. A spelling workbook. This is Abeka, religious family or like a super religious family, but I don't really mind if it's religious. I saw it on someone else's YouTube channel and I just loved the layout of it, like the picture. Last 2 curriculums, social studies or history. I ended up going with studies weekly. My HST with our charter school actually suggested this to me. It's like a really cheap curriculum and it's not super in-depth. It's like, I'll show you the kindergarten one because I don't have it in yet. Does different social studies, talks about government, like home, learning and working, different laws, patriotic symbols of California. We're in California, obviously. Talks about like all these different things. They also have a health and wellness one. So I did order the health and wellness one. Just easy, open and go. It does not take long at all. Anything super intense for history or social studies this year. And then the last thing is my preschooler. He's 3.5. I did download, or I bought the Blossom and Root Volume 1. I did playing preschool with my oldest when he was like 3 to 4. And I did like that, but I like that this is a little bit more nature-based and hands-on. I mean, playing preschool was too. I like that one as well. I just wanted to try something different and I heard great things about this. Together, you also have like kitchen classrooms. So you do different things in the kitchen together. Love that. Exploring literature. Says take a nighttime walk together. Do you see any animals? It tells you exactly like what to say, what to do, like different activities to do. This week in nature studies. So choose 3 to 10 common trees in your neighborhood. It's very lifestyle, if that makes sense. It kind of covers a whole bunch of bases and it's very low key, and I'm not going to be strict with his preschool thing at all. I'll probably do it like twice a week when my oldest is in enrichment class. Cool. But I do like that we have some sort of structure to kind of go along, open and go, different activities to do. Anyway, those are our curriculum picks for this year for first grade. And like I said, preschool, I'm like learning as I go every single year. I'll let you guys know maybe later on how we like each curriculum. So far, I love the math curriculum. Language arts, I haven't gotten to it yet. Or I did a couple of lessons and like, I'm not into the swing of things yet with that. But super happy with our math pick. And yeah, that's it. I hope this helps. If you're starting off homeschooling, it's 10 times more overwhelming before you get started. And then you'll get into the swing of things and then you'll do it. You'll just do it. You'll figure it out.